Yo, peace was good. It's a different type of video. What inspired me to make this video was I had a subscriber of mine ask me, how can you tell the difference between the OG pressing of a CD or the reissue? And I'm glad he asked, because I have 3 examples. One album with a twist, if that makes sense, and I'll get to that. Alright, so the first album that I'm gonna show of the video is Jay-Z's first album, Reasonable Doubt. It was released in 1998. This right here, I actually have the 1998 reissue, and how you can tell is that well, like I was telling the subscriber guy, his name is Aaron. Like I was telling him before, you know, if you look at the side of the spine, you can see this is the catalog number. Hold on, get zoom in right. But right here, that's the catalog number right here. You know what I mean? You gotta be careful with that, because not all albums come with that as far as like the catalog number. Usually it would either be on the left or on the right, just depending on the album. Because the next 2 albums, the CDs, the catalog number is on the right. So this is how you can tell. Okay, P2. Let me see. P2 540. That's the 98. And then also too, if you see right here, let me see if you could see that right here. Okay, sorry. See how it says 96, 98? Sometimes it doesn't show that, you know, but it does show it in this album. Sorry for the crack. I had this album since 2001, so bear with me. And open it up. Okay. That's what it would look like. Okay. So that's the 98, and I'll show you the booklet, what it looks like, that kind of thing. Okay. Open it up. Okay. Cool. Also, you also got to look at the record labels too, what that particular album was released under too as well. The reason I bring that up, which I'll show you, okay? I'll show you one more time, okay? So in the back, alright, like I said before, you see the year, 1996, 1998, yeah, alright. Look at the record loads, pay attention. Rockefeller Records, Priority Records, okay? Now, I'm on Discogs. That's the website I was telling some of you guys. That's where I buy some of my CDs, okay? So you got Reasonable Doubt. As you can see, you can tell the difference, alright? You see those 2 dots in the, above the Y? And then you see the album advisory, okay? That's different. You can tell, alright? Big difference. So let's go down. So let me take that out of the tripod. Okay, so go down. Okay, we're gonna look at the year. As you can see the catalog number. Okay, so we're gonna go to the original one, the one that says US, obviously, because I'm from the United States. All right, so that's the original Priority Freeze Records. See, if you notice, it's not on the reissue. That's only in the OG. Okay, and you see the catalog number is different. It's P25592. All right, so let's click on it. Okay. All right. So, and if you notice too, this only has 14 songs, whereas this one has a bonus track. Okay. Doesn't have that in the original. Okay. And then you can see like the catalog numbers right here. All right. Freeze Records. You notice that's on the OG pressing. This doesn't have Freeze Records right here. Freeze Records, for those that don't know, Freeze Records is pretty much like a subsidiary of like, you know, Sleeping Bag Records, Fresh Records. They specialize in like hip hop, like dance music and dancehall, that kind of thing. So let's click on it. All right, you can tell, as you see, like I said before, you have the two dots above the Y. I forgot what they call that, but I know that was like very popular, like in like the Scandinavian countries, like, you know, Sweden and that kind of thing. You can see the album advisory is different, you know what I mean? Very early 90s, but you know, it came out in mid 90s. I don't think they started using this advisory until like around I think like 96, I think, if I'm not mistaken. Okay, click on that. You see the gun, right? Completely different from the one I just showed you. All right, completely different. Okay, and you can see the Freeze Records. Okay, Rockefeller Records, manufactured, distributed Priority Records, 1996. You can see it's only 14 tracks. You see the Freeze Records. And you got the gun right there. That's how you can tell that's the OG Preston. And I want to get that version too. Alright. Alright, so look around. So that's how you could tell this is the reissue, that was the original Preston. The OG Preston, that usually goes for some money. It's like a collector's item. And what makes it a collector's item is the fact that I believe back in '97 is when Freeze Records had folded. So that's how you can tell. So anytime like a certain album, like the record label had folded and things like that, it usually becomes a collector's item. You know what I mean? Because they don't make it no more. You know, so just had to throw that out there. So that's one example. All right. Let's put this here. Another example. I got two more. This one I'm gonna show you in the next one. I'm gonna show you guys. This is Sibo with his second album, Tales from the Crypt. This was released in 1995. This is his second album. Fucking love this album. Great album. That really dark, you know, mob music. That West Coast, that Bay Area mob music that we all love. You know what I mean? This one's the OG Preston as well. Well, the one I had, the Jay-Z was the reissue. This is the OG Preston. Okay, so you can tell, okay, pretty cool. In the back, all right, the graveyard, and you see it's like more clear, and then you see AWOL Records. That's the record label he was under at the time, which they did him mad dirty. They did a lot of their artists dirty. Okay, open it up. That's what the CD looks like. Okay. Let me take this out. Alright. And then that's what the OG Preston looks like. Alright, you got like, back then, like, you know, you get like, you know, like you buy like gear from them and things like that. You get into their fan club, they, you know, send them letters and they'll write back to you, that kind of thing. You got like the gear over here. It's pretty cool. You know what I mean? Pretty cool. Alright. So that's the OG Preston. And then let me show you guys the catalog. Again, like I told you before. Okay, you got AWOL Records. This is on the left. Then you got it on the right. Okay. And then, alright. And that's pretty much it on that. So let me take this off the card again. Okay, so in Discogs, all right, you scroll down. So like I said before, like I showed you before, AWOL Records, catalog number 1995. So that's how you can tell that's like the OG Preston. Now we're gonna go to the reissue, which is like the 2002. Okay, Tales from the Crypt CD album RE reissue. West Coast Mafia Records, 2002. Catalog is different, alright? West Coast Mafia, that's Sibo's group. I mean, Sibo's record label. Okay, click on that. Alright. Alright, so it's a reissue, that kind of thing. Yeah, so the track listing is the same, but let's click on the album cover. Click on that. See how that one's a little bit more darker? You know what I mean? His is more shiny. You know what I mean? Like, it's like you like roasted chicken or some shit like that. It looks crazy. You know what I mean? I like it. It kind of looks dope, be honest with you, but then you can tell like these little dots and shit like that. In the OG, you don't have that. Okay? But on this, you do. Okay? And then sorry. Just click on that. Alright? And then you can see West Coast Mafia Records right there. And you can see it kind of looks bootleg, you know. It kind of has like that kind of like photocopy, like Photoshop, you know what I mean, compared to this. Okay? A lot more clearer. This is a little bit more darker. You know what I mean? And it just doesn't look professional in my opinion. Alright. Almost look like kind of like a CDR, you know what I mean? But alright, so that's another example of, you know, of OG pressing. And I'm gonna show you guys one more. And this is the one with the twist. Okay? Alright. 3 6 Mafia with their debut album Mystic Stylez. This is released in 1995. This is my favorite album for them. Definitely their best album in my personal opinion. I know some people like Chapter 2. Shout out to my boy Mike Sears. Oh, by the way, shout out to Mike Sears. I blessed him with the 02 reissue of Tales from the Crip, so definitely had to, you know, bless my boy, you know what I mean? Just it's a good album to have either way. Cause trying to find the OG pressing of Tales from the Crip, you're gonna pay at least like $50. Same thing with the Jay-Z Reasonable Doubt, the OG, you're gonna pay at least $30, so it's kinda hard to find. This one right here, this is the OG pressing. Again, as you can see, the 3 6 Mafia is on the, this is the left, this is on the right side. Okay, PCD 4401, alright. Look in the back, alright. Profit Entertainment, Selector Hits, that's like the distributor. Open it up. That's what the seed looks like. Pretty cool, alright. Nothing too crazy. Alright, very standard, very bland. Esham in his like his older stuff like Judgment Day, you know albums like that. They're very infamous for that. Like you open it up, there's nothing in there. It's like what the fuck, you know? Alright. Okay, this is the OG pressing, and I'll show you how. Alright. So let me take this out, put it back. Alright, so 3 6 Mafia Mystic Stylez. Alright. So you got Mystic Stylez, first top one, Profit Entertainment, catalog number 4401. Alright. Now we're gonna go to the 2001 reissue, Mystic Stylez first album, CD album reissue, Hypnotized Minds, Smoked Out Music, SMK 9998, 2001. Okay, so let's click on that. Alright, so this is the 2001 reissue. Alright, click on that. Okay, that's how you can tell that's the reissue from 2001 compared to this. Obviously it does not have that. Okay, click on that. This is a little bit more magnetized compared to this. Okay. Also, you can tell also too, the first 3 songs are different, okay? And the track listing is different too. Okay, so you got classic intro, You got War With Us, We Got That Dope. Those are more updated songs that they recorded around that time, like 2001, 2000. That's not on this album, okay? Also, Fucking With This Click is track number 4. On this one is Living By Your Rep, Bone Diss, which they dissing Bone Thugs and Harmony. Very dope song. Fucking With This Click is all the way in the bottom by track 10, as you can tell, alright? And then that's what the CD looks like. Alright. I used to have this, but I gave it away. I gave it to one of my dudes on Facebook. Alright, so we're gonna go back. Now, here's the tricky part. Alright, so they reissued it again. So we're gonna go to Mystic Stylez, CD album, RE, Profit Entertainment. Catalog is the same as the original, PCD 441 US, unknown, doesn't say the year. I'm assuming that it's gonna be the same as this, the Mystic Stylez. They released it on vinyl because it was only released on CD and cassette at the time. So we're gonna click on that. Okay. So right here. So let's click on that. Alright. There's a big difference. There's a parental advisory, explicit content. The OG doesn't have that. Okay? That's how you can tell this is the OG pressing. Alright? So if you see that, you do not have the OG pressing. You have the reissue. This is the OG pressing. Okay? Track listing is pretty much the same as the original, as you can see here. Pretty much the same. It says 1995, pretty much the same as the original. Okay. Click on that. Pretty much the same as the original. Okay. It says 1995. Okay, it's pretty much the same as the original. Select all hits. Okay. Only difference is has the album parental advisory explicit content. This doesn't. Alright, so this is what makes this album this particular version of the album you know, a collector's item because it doesn't have that. Another example too is let me sorry, give me 1 second. Alright, so you guys kind of get the idea of how to tell when the album's a reissue and when it's an OG. Another example, like I was trying to say before, was actually Liquid Swords by GZA. The OG pressing, you know, I know does not have the parental advisory in the bottom. It doesn't have that. Let me see something. I think the reissue, let me see a CD, give me 1 second. Yeah, so you could, yeah, so the Liquid Swords, okay. Give me 1 second, sorry. So, there's a CD version. Some albums don't have the parental advisory. This is a perfect example of that. I know like some of the Wu-Tang, like Enter the 36 Chambers, Wu-Tang albums didn't have the parental advisory as well. Okay. Okay. Well, you guys kind of did, but yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. I hope you learned something new from this. I know something different. It's not a CD collection video, but I just kind of wanted to educate the people, you know, the differences between, you know, the OG pressing and the repress or the reissue rather. So hope you guys enjoyed that. Hopefully that helped my brother. That I think his name is Aaron. So if I got your name wrong, I do apologize, but you kind of get the idea. Cause I did tell him I was gonna make a video. So that's pretty much it, guys. Y'all be easy. Peace.